Anyways, so I'm going to move on to our next kit here. One that I have dubbed the the Groovy camo kit. Does it gives me almost what's lava lamp vibes, but purple and camo kind of mixed in. So this is the Lexington SC's Groovy camo kit for 2026. And okay, as much as I loved Lexington for being that green, from a personal perspective, outside, like irregardless of the scoring, I like this one better. Now, the other one scores better because of what it actually meant, the green, all that jazz. But I like that they went out and had some fun colors for this one with the purple, the pink, and almost a bit of a blue in there. Kind of just like really had some fun there and went kind of groovy with the vibes a bit.
It's definitely a Kentucky skyline sunset.
Sunset? I don't know. See, yeah. And if it is a sunset, please, someone tell me how it's a sunset. Michael says it's a sunset. Yeah.
Have you never seen purple clouds before?
Yeah, but like, okay. So here's my thing with sunset kits. Everybody has beautiful sunsets. Every state says theirs is the best sunsets in the country. We all get the same sunsets. Every state has the same sunsets. So if you're going to have a sunset kit, tell us it's a sunset kit. This one, at least from what I was able to pick up, didn't call it that. And it looks more, and that's what I'm calling it Groovy camo, because it looks more like camo than it does clouds of a sunset. So that's just a me thing. Also, we all have sunsets. So it's a bit of a me tangent there. I always see people say, oh, Indiana has the best sunsets. Yeah, I didn't find the same sunset in Minnesota or Wisconsin. What's your point? Anyways, rant over. Thoughts on the kit?
It's a cool kit. It's a little bit like of the printed cheesiness that we talk about with Carolina, but not as bad.
Yes,
it's not Carolina bad, but yes. I actually really like this. Like I think this is more aesthetically pleasing. Like I said, I want to pick up the green one because it's green and because it's like really like a Lexington home kit.
Yes,
but like this one I would want to pick up as a collector.
Yes,
because it's more fun and it's cooler to me.
Yes. And I think that's what actually hurts this kit. But I think we've talked about this in the past. Home kits, when they do the simple things right, they get praised. And they get rated better because of what they mean represent. Just generally, they're sticking to a tradition, right? And away kits, as we've talked about, they just need a color that doesn't clash with theirs. And they kind of just have a little bit of fun with it. But you don't know, especially in this case, I didn't know what this was representing. And like, oh, just a fun, cool design. So it loses some of that tradition and it loses some of the other fun stuff that comes with it that you can get with a home kit when you're trying to pay an homage or something. And then the third kit just best of both worlds, and that's why third kits are usually the best. I think that this is one of those victims, in my opinion.
Yep.
So, let's see. So, you look this up. So, Fox, do your score. I'm going to do some digging here.
Where Sky Turns to Art is on the necklace. I am surprised they don't have better pictures of that, though. Like, they have all these cool taglines under colors. They're not marketing it well.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to have some cool last photos.
But it should be like on all of them. Design and aesthetics. Boom. 5. I love it. This is really cool looking. I like Hummel's colors that they do. I know it's not a color, but I like Hummel's colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like what Aaron said, how this guy like wraps around the crest. It's nice. Authenticity and tradition. What you're saying, I have to give it a 2. I think it's beautiful. I love the purple clouds in the sky, but also I don't disagree with you because I love the purple clouds in the sky when it's sunsetting. Here in Missouri too. I just don't want to agree with you.
Hey, I'll admit it. I'm a grumpy ass old man. So when it comes to things, and that just is what it is. That's kind of my job now at this point, to be a grumpy old man. Just as Michael notes, does remind him a bit of a Ford Madison kit because of the colors. Sorry, Madison is just like Tate to know those colors, but carry on.
Visual details and execution, I gave it 4. I feel like they did a really good job with this. And I feel like it's that good middle spot to where, like, I think it's purple clouds and stuff, but like you said, it could be interpreted otherwise, which makes it fun and creative. And I feel like executing it that way was perfect. And I think it was on purpose. Like, I don't think it was like, oh, what is it? I can't exactly tell. Like, I think that, like, we're going to make cool, interesting clouds.
Right.
But in the Vision Impact, I give a little bit more, but like you said, we've seen sunset kits. I've seen stuff like this, and I don't know if we're going to be talking about this in a few years or even next year. Like, I think they're going to come up with something new, hopefully better, and then we'll forget about this real quick. So that was a 2. So a little bit better actually than the green one, because they were a little bit more creative, a little bit more innovative with it. But yep. So that got a 3.25.
So, all right. So I'm going to do something, Fox, and I found a video. I found also on the pre-release of the home kit, a little 30-second clip. I didn't do enough research on this, so I usually like to have videos. I didn't dig hard enough. So I usually link the videos into our collection just so I have them. I didn't do that. So quick little detour. We're actually going to watch a quick little 30-second video of the away kit.
Hey, look at that skyline. Or,
yeah, I know. Just watch it. Okay, so straight up, my first thing is I'm confused on what's their like main marketing message here. Because they said the cloud thing, and then they had like almost like an '80s groove to it
for the photo booth. The groovy music in the background.
Yeah, it was almost like a groovy sunset kit. You know what? I'm gonna call that the groovy sunset kit.
Sunset kit. There we go.
I'm combining both of their ideas for this kit because they gave me groovy vibes. And that video gave me groovy vibes. And then it's also like, oh yeah, it's also a sunset kit. So.
I have to keep changing my stuff.
Blame it on me. Blame it on me.
Set.
Okay, where is it over here? Okay, yeah, there it is. Booyah.
Oh, I have to change the wavy kit green too. What was the wavy kit?
The Rolling Hills.
Rolling.
My goodness. So yeah, that explains so much. See, and now this is some perspective here from Aaron. I don't see those pink purple sunsets often. I'm on the California coast, so ours are usually orange and blue when it's not actually overcast gray. So maybe there is some truth to maybe Midwestern sunsets being different. I don't say better, but different. I always leave that up to opinion. Being different than other areas because of what we have compared to others areas in terms of cloud coverage and climate and all that weird jazz. But
like we talked about, like with the Carolina Ascent, like all of their jerseys are always some sort of sunset. It's ascending, I guess. It's supposed to be ascending.
Yeah.
Descending, because I feel like sunsets are typically more of the purple.
Right.
Maybe I'm just 100% wrong. I just feel
or
like
maybe it just, we're just so used to our sunsets, we can't think of a different sunset.
Yeah, but I was saying like on this coast, yeah, we get more of those purplish because Carolina's also usually those orange and then the purples on their jerseys,
Yeah.
which we will be talking about later.
We will, but for my take on this kit here, very simply, kind of like Fox, I guess the 5 for aesthetic. I love this purple, pink, and the blues. I think that looks really fun. One of the things that I enjoyed from a kit collection, I'm going to be straight honest, I am a very simple, kind of boring person when it comes to overall aesthetic and dressing. So I try to like my kits to do the funness for me because my personality is sometimes not that. So I like my kits to be fun and different. This is a fun and different color palette that you don't normally see out every day. So I love that and it looks good. It's a 5 from me. Um, it's authenticity and tradition. I still give it a 2. I'm sticking with my idea that this isn't something that's. If you look at this kit and it's a sunset kit, it's specifically Lexington because we saw Ann Arbor release a sunset kit. We see Carolina release a sunset kit. We've seen countless teams release a sunset kit. We all got beautiful sunsets. So I give it a 2 there.
But Kentucky's is better. Haha.
Yeah, see, and then here, even San Diego Loyal had a good California sunset vibe. They did. I remember that. Yes.
Their badge was that way.
Yes. So, like, sunsets aren't inherent to a specific region. I like when teams use it because it is quite good looking, but I can't give them too many points. But I will agree with Michael. We all have beautiful sunsets except Ohio. I can full-heartedly agree. I can't say the full phrase, but yes, I will agree with you there. So when it comes to visual details and execution, now compared this one with the home kit, I just think there is an overall lack of details. I think with the home kit, I'm okay. I like the wave pattern. I think it looks really good. This one, the clouds, it's a fun pattern. I do like the color shading and the different colors. It does look really good, but there isn't that same artisticness to it like the waves did. So I give it a 3 here because there's less like creativity with the design. It's more of a creativity of like a cool background. But it still looks good. It did well, so it gave me a 3. And the innovation and impact, well, I liked what the impact and the amount of people who talked about this kit. It wasn't something super innovative. We've seen camouflage, if that's what I first thought it was. We've also seen sunset kits, and they're all been a little different, but the vibes have kind of been the same, and this is just kind of like that. So it's a solid 3 from me. So overall, it's a 3.25. With Fox's 3.25, it's a 3.25. And with this, again, being retailed at $89.99, this does get a little bit of a lower kit value score of a 36.12. In saying that, I want to say this. If you're a collector, I would lean towards this one. If you're someone who is pinching pennies, especially if you're a Lexington fan, I would personally go for the green kit. Now, this kit is my visual favorite. It's just not better overall compared to the Rolling Hills kits. So.
And speaking of Lexington, though, I know it's not what we're talking about, but I was just looking at the Icicle kit, and literally you can only buy smalls.
That one's gone. Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you get yours, I guess, if you're a small. But do you guys sell 2 authentic jerseys? Yeah, those are nice. They're still in.
Those ones I actually like a lot too.
Black and greens. Just talking about that.
They will be on our internal. We will release our ratings on those. So enough Lexington. We're already halfway in, and we still have 3 more kits to do, and we're half an hour in. So this has been the Lexington SC Groovy Sunset Kit 2025, 2026. I like the colors, love the vibes. I like both kits. Good stuff. Lexington.
Yeah.
Right now, probably the classiest.
Super. Would you say that they're super?
Hey, well, they're the supers of this of their fellow league members.